everybody. Coffee Pie here again. How was that intro? Very nice, right? Yeah, it's a brand new one made by our good friend Jackie herself. Well, anyway, here we are in Dungeon Siege. We're going to be playing something called the Legendary mod here for a little while. It's going to be a little, I guess, outside Minecraft excursion that's probably actually going to last a good year or two because there's a lot of gameplay in here. You see, when we select our character, we go to a screen that lists out the different maps we can play. We've got a couple original ones from the original Dungeon Siege game, both of the ones from the second one, and a few extras on top of that. Diabolish is a fan-made game, if I'm not mistaken. So is Return to Arhok and Yesterhaven, and then Utrean Peninsula is, I believe, a multiplayer map? Yeah, a multiplayer map from the original that's been made compatible with single player here. So all told, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 8 maps. So that's pretty cool. And we're about to play through that. I think we're going to just go ahead and do them in the order that they're listed in. If I'm not mistaken, that's chronological order, or the order intended. I know Kingdom of Ebb and Legends of Aruana and Return to Arhok are in chronological order relative to each other, and so is Dungeon Siege 2 and Broken World, and these two are obviously last, the way it's supposed to be set up. As for Utrean Peninsula and Yesterhaven, I'm not really certain where those fit, but I think Utrean Peninsula is supposed to be after Legends of Aruana. So I'm not sure if it's after Return to Arhok or not. Well, long story short, I'm pretty sure this is the chronological order intended, so it's what we're going to do. And then each one has 3 different levels to play through. You have to play the first one first. Or I'm pretty sure you do for all of them. I know you have to play the first one first for the second and its expansion. Those are pretty well locked together. But at any rate, we're going to need to pick a character. And we can't create it here for reasons I don't understand and can't really explain, but I can create it on Dungeon Siege 2 Legendary mod without the expansion and then port the create character over. At any rate, I am going to have you all pick which type of character we play as. I'll have a little poll thing set up on my Discord server. Links can be in the description. And it'll be pretty clear which channel it is because it'll be clearly marked on the server. But basically what you're going to pick is you're going to pick the race, human, and here's the description. You can read that if you want, pause the video to do so. Here is Utrean and its description. Blah, 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 more words. Here is Dryad. Utrean, by the way, was added with the mod. It's not actually a part of the original Dungeon Siege 2 style. And Dwarf is added with the expansion pack to Dungeon Siege 2. So it's not part of the mod, but, well, I mean, it doesn't come as a result of the mod, but it integrates well with the mod. Then we have Elf, another standard part of Dungeon Siege 2. There's its description for you if you want to read it. Half Giants. They're a fun one if you're going for the melee path. Yeah, speaking of paths, since we're doing... Oh, actually, I'll get to that in a moment. So another thing I'm going to want you to pick is gender. If we're going to be human, it can be male or female. If we're going to be Utrean, it can be male or female. If we're going to be Dryad, stuck with female. If we're going to be a dwarf, stuck with male. If we're going to be an elf, it can be male or female. And if we're half giant, it has to be male. So those are the choices there. I'll have a separate poll for that, and basically, if one of the races wins that has a specific gender you have to play as for that one, then I'll just ignore the gender poll. Or alternatively, let's say that there's a tie between two of them, two of the races in the poll, and I can determine which one wins based on the gender poll, then I'll do it that way. There was one other thing I wanted to say. Now I remember what that thing was I wanted to say. I was just starting to get to it when I started the conversation about picking genders. Yes, it's the thing about the path that we choose for our main character and all of our side characters and whatnot. You know, in game, actually, let me just show you. We can back out to here, click single player. Oh, I guess I went too far. Here we go, Mary. I've played as Mary a lot lately. She's someone I ported over from the Dungeon Siege 2 setup. Yeah, that's right. Dungeon Siege 2, next. Mercenary, because that's the mode that she's on right now. That other guy you saw there a bit ago, I can't remember his name at the moment, but he was level 69, half giant. I think he's on run 3, but I got him stuck on run 2 because of the way the expansion is set up. Weird stuff. But anyway, this is what I was talking about right here. You have melee, range, combat magic, nature magic, blood assassin, and Fist of Stone. There's 6 different classes. Blood Assassin is the combination of the range class and the combat magic class, and Fist of Stone is a combination of melee and nature magic. And we have 6 character slots to fill. So basically we're going to have 1 character for each of these. And I wasn't totally sure how I was going to pick it. If I was going to have you guys pick the type for our main character, or if I was going to pick it based on what was most convenient at the time, or what, but I've thought about it a bit, and I'm pretty sure that what I want to do is go ahead and pick it myself, and I'm going to make it be melee. So that was that whole conversation. I suppose it doesn't really matter that much, but is what it is. Oh yeah, and this is what it's supposed to look like in-game, but this covers a very small portion of my desktop screen. It's weird how it works with Windows 10. So I have a program that I'm using called Windowed Borderless Gaming. Again, another thing to put a link to in the description that makes the screen cover my whole desktop screen, and that's really for my convenience. So things will look a little bit weird for y'all because of that. They'll look about like this. So the bottom's a bit stretched out, and the icons on the left are a bit small and don't go all the way down now. You see there's this big gap down here that you just can't fill. That was 6 spaces, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, so we are limited to 6 characters. I thought so. I don't know how that's all going to play out, but most of the characters that I want are over here in Kingdom of Ebb, over here in Legends of Aruana, and over here in Dungeon Siege 2. I don't care for most of the Broken World characters, but we might wind up with 1 or 2 of those. Basically, to make a long story short with that, since we're doing this in chronological order, we're going to start out with some characters that I'm not familiar with, and may or may not decide to change the plans with that. But yeah, that's whatever. We'll just see how it goes as it goes. And the maps that I'm not familiar with we'll experience together, and the ones that I am familiar with will experience whatever changes they've made to them together. So that'll be pretty cool. I think that was about all I had to say. So I'll just go ahead and edit this video and upload it. Have you guys make the votes on Discord. Again, link in the description. to see what race and gender we pick. And then I'll create the character from there, pick my own appearance, hairstyle, and color, and name, and we'll go in game and start playing together. I'll probably give that a few days and hopefully stop it at some point where we don't have a tie, but yeah, let's get right into it. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you when the series starts.